What is up guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I am going to be taking you to explore the Nallur Festival, one of the longest and oldest and largest festivals in Sri Lanka, and I'm going to be showing you just how the people of Jaffna and the north prepare for this festival, their diet, their attire and what it means to them.
So I'm old enough to remember when everybody was together anyway, but now it's even better because everybody's taking part and really sort of happy.
You get stimulated all your senses, the smelling, the ears, the eyes, it's really incredible.
The Nallur Festival in Jaffna is a 25-day-long ceremony which happens annually in the months of August and September. During our very first visit to Jaffna in 2021, we learnt about this amazing festival that has been taking place for centuries. And we were told that this is one of the most important events that took place up here in the north and that we had to see it for ourselves. So this year we teamed up with our friends in Jaffna to take you through the entire experience.
What's happening?
So we are doing festival shopping. We have to wear the correct attire to go for the Nallur Festival. So Shehaan already did his, and now oh, this one is pretty.
Nice.
Now I'm picking out colors for sarees for me to wear. Which one do you think looks better? They check the color. We didn't do any of this. Like this. So Kaushi was saying how usually when you come shopping with the mothers and the daughters, they open all the sarees and they check everything for hours and hours.
And not buy anything.
Not buy anything. But I am here with my impatient husband behind the camera, so I can't do that. I had to quickly select a color that is nice and wear it. So don't come with your husbands. Alright, so the festival shopping is done. We did it here on Grand Bazaar Street. There's a ton of shops here, but obviously we recommend this for top-notch service and a good selection of sarees. We've got Shehaan's sarong as well. Sapparam. Oh, thank you.
It's the top anniversary today.
Ah, oh, Nandri. What is it? It's nuts and sukiri and nuts. And usually you can give your jacket material which comes with your sarong to get it tailored in the morning and probably pick it up by evening. But since today is Sunday, all the shops, most of the shops are closed, most of the tailors are not here. So we're trying to find a ready-made jacket that will fit me. I'm a bit upset because the material for my jacket is really beautiful and I hoped I could wear it, but let's see if we can find something similar.
Come on inside.
Ah, thank you. The shop just goes in and in and in. It's like, it looks so small outside.
Well with it, with that. It goes well with it actually. Let's have a look.
It's a good match.
Really good match. Pretty good match, you know.
Look at this. This is the color and it matches the border edge of the saree. We can show you. See? This is like the, it's like a pretty close match, I would say.
You are really lucky.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Nice?
Yeah.
Does it look nice?
Okay, it looks very good. Thank you.
Anything else?
I think that's it, no? Shehaan, you don't need a jacket. We found a jacket, but it doesn't fit exactly right, and I really want it to. So we're gonna go in here, right opposite the store that we got our ready-made jacket from. There's a tailoring place. Everything around here is there's so much depth. It looks like a tiny little alley or a tiny little door or a tiny shop, but then it just goes in and in and in. Oh, here's the tailor.
This lane is full of tailoring shops.
Right, all are closed.
Yeah.
So we finished our festival shopping and now we're walking down the road here looking for a place for lunch. And what you see behind me here is one of the oldest standing buildings in Jaffna. Just look at the very exquisite architecture that it has. It's really stunning. So during the season of the Nallur Festival, you can see that many of the devotees will turn towards a vegetarian diet. So right now we are in the home of one of our friends who have very kindly invited us for a meal, and something that we learned is on top of being vegetarian, some people will also take it a step forward and fast during the morning period of the day and skip breakfast as well. And so they will break their fast at noontime with the delicious spread of vegetarian Jaffna meals. And some people will take a step further and they will skip their lunch as well and only eat after 6 p.m. and consume just some fruit and some yogurt or milk. Today we are at our friend Kaushi's home and she has very graciously invited us. Thank you. And we are eating on the floor, which is the traditional way of eating here. And it's actually, from my understanding, considered to be the healthiest way for your digestive system to do its job. So here we are, seated on the floor, about to enjoy a delicious meal. So we also have been fasting today. We haven't had our breakfast yet, so I'm so excited to dig into this beautiful spread. What's really interesting about this meal is that it has the flavor of sweet, sour, bitter, spicy, savory, a little bit of everything here. So it really awakens your taste buds when you break your fast. So for the last part of your meal, you have the payasam, which is like a sago. It's a sweet dish, but we've been having it after our meal as a dessert, and that is how you're supposed to have it. But apparently the authentic way to have it is to put it on your banana leaf along with the remaining curries and to mix it in with the savory and sour and bitter flavors of the gravy, like you can see me doing here, and to crush a papadang into it to give it some texture. This is my first time ever trying it. I didn't even know that this is how you're supposed to consume it. It cuts the sweetness and adds some other interesting flavors to it. It's so new to me that I don't know how to describe it. It's warm. And the payasam itself already has a lot of spices in it, like cardamom and things like that. So it's a really unique flavor. It's very nice. We just had an incredible nap after an incredible lunch, so we're still a little groggy, but now it's time to get ready for the festival. I've got our clothes and we're here at Siva's sister's house because she's going to help me wear the sari. So let's go in and get ready. And I am ready for the festival. So this is the sari that we bought. It is a very traditional cotton sari, and as you can see, the bright colors are something that everyone in Nallur takes part in. You want to be as vibrant and colorful as possible, and 1 minute ready-made jacket, as well as some earrings I bought from home. Siva's mom has given me some bangles. She said usually girls wear a lot more bangles than this. She even gave me a necklace to complete the look, because you really get dressed up for the festival in lots of jewelry and gold and things like that. So I'm trying to be authentic as possible. made our way into Nallur and we're waiting for the festival to start. And what I have in my hand is an offering for the Lord Murugan. Consists of betel leaf, coconut, bananas, some incense, and usually one would make a wish or a tribute and break this coconut right outside the Nallur temple. What makes the Nallur Festival the longest festival in Sri Lanka is that it spans over 25 days. And over the 25 days, there's a different theme on each day. And what makes it really unique and exciting for the devotees is that usually you would go inside the temple and worship the god. But during the 25 days of the festival, the god will be riding on a special chariot under a different theme every single day for the 25 days. And he will visit outside of the temple and circle around the outskirts of the temple to meet his devotees and share his blessings with them. And they too in turn will follow his procession and make tributes to him and make sacrifices for him. And sacrifices for the Lord Murugan come in the way of bodily mortification. So there will be men rolling on the ground outside of the temple, as well as women taking the step-by-step process. And this is all a way of saying, this is how much devotion we have to you. So in the 2 days we have been here, we've seen the different themes that have taken place, and just so you know, this happens not only in the evening but in the morning as well. So we came on 2 evenings, and yesterday we saw the veil theme, and the veil is Lord Murugan's spear. It's his weapon and it's a symbol of him, and yesterday's theme was based around that. And today's is the hunting theme, where the Lord Murugan and his wives are riding on the horses, and there's a procession in front of them. It's marvelous, and there's so much grandiosity to it. Today in the morning apparently it was a mango theme, so I didn't see that, so I can't comment on that exactly. But it's so wonderful to see how much color, how much vibrance, how much passion and how much devotion there is by the people and even by the Kovil and the priests themselves to organize and pour so much passion into each and every theme. Today's one was just incredible. It's wonderful to see it and to be a part of it and to immerse myself and learn about it as well. So we are with Ananda, who has flown to Sri Lanka all the way from London to be here for the Nallur Festival. Could you please tell us a little bit about why it's so special to you, the Nallur Festival?
Oh, from my childhood, I used to come every day for 23 days, all the full festival time.
Yeah.
And after '84, I flew to this country.
Yes.
And now and then, whenever I can, I just make it a point to come over here and see this one and make a very eventful one and memorable one as well.
And be a part of the culture.
Yeah, I just try to carry on with the culture, and it's the same tradition, everything is same, no different whatsoever. This year especially is getting better and better. They are modifying a little bit and make it more attractive as well for the people. Privileged to be here. This actually, everyone will like to come here, but they can't make it because of their background and some problems, and the timing is also very, very important. And the schools have started, so from London, not many people can come now. But I was lucky, I had some time off from work and maybe able to make this one.
I'm happy you could make the journey. Yes, thank you so much. What you can see behind me is called the Sapparam. It's one of the largest chariots that the Lord Murugan will ride on during this ceremony, and it's being built little by little every single day. So when we came yesterday, it was built halfway through, and today it's a bit more completed. So tomorrow the god and his two wives will be placed on this vehicle and moved around the entire temple. It's huge. We are looking at it from far away, so I'm very excited to see that it's going to be lit up with lights and just be large and beautiful. Very exciting to see. Another interesting component of this festival and a lot of other Hindu processions that can be seen around the island is that all the carriages are maneuvered by the devotees of the temple. It is considered to be a privilege to be a part of the group that hoists the chariots, and one that people carry on for decades. This has led to a unique phenomenon where the devotees begin to form a distinct muscle as a result of the weight that they carry over a period of time. Now, regardless of how it is formed, it is very apparent that the devotees wear this muscle with great pride. That was incredible. I have never witnessed anything like that in my life before. To be in the crowd amongst the people and see how much devotion that they have. They want to be close to their God. And the lady behind me, shouted Arohara continuously, which is like praise the Lord in their language. And it's just incredible. I can't describe how it feels to be amongst the people and really feel their devotion. Nothing like I've ever experienced in my life before. So how long have you guys been traveling through Sri Lanka for?
We're here now 5 days and we will stay here for 3.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks?
3.5 actually. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That's a long time. And what made you guys want to come to the north? Because this is, a lot of people don't come up here when they're traveling Sri Lanka.
Because we like it to see other places that people didn't see actually. And this is a very special place, I think. And it's now open till since a couple of years. Yes. So we really wanted to see this special place here.
And do you think it's very different from the rest of Sri Lanka?
Yes, it is. Actually, it's very impressive to see what's going on here on this festival.
Yeah.
All the people together here with the same ideas, same culture, same thoughts.
It's like one big family, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. So you guys enjoyed your experience at the festival?
Yeah, absolutely. It's very special.
Thank you so much for visiting Jaffna and the Nallur Festival, and thanks for talking to us. So after the festival, everybody moves outside the temple where the roads have been lined with stalls selling all sorts of things from ice cream, toys, sweets, local candies, food, street food, and all sorts of other things that you can buy. Basically, it's a very big carnival outside. Now we are going to try authentic Jaffna street food. This is called Karam Sundal. Karam means spicy, and we've got the special, which is a mix of all sorts of things. You've got dal, you've got chickpeas, manioka chips, fried plantain, some kind of noodles as well, all of it mixed with a spicy sauce. And let me just give it a go. It's really spicy, but there is some flavor in here if you can get to the spice. And it's a very interesting combination of textures and flavors, and honestly it does feel like a taste of Jaffna because of all the spices and things like manioka chips and fried plantains, which are like popular here in Jaffna. I'm tearing up already, so. This is called bhaji, and it's another famous street food here at the carnival, and it's essentially an Indian inspired street food where they have plantains as well as capsicums, which are batter fried with a spicy, salty chili sauce that is really tasty. Of the bhaji, my favorite one is the capsicum one, because when it's fried, the inside of the capsicum becomes so creamy and soft. It is really delicious. How long have you been coming for the Nallur Festival?
Well, I'm 55 years old. I was born in the UK. And I've been coming since I was 3 years old.
So you were born in the UK, but you still have a very strong connection to the culture and the coming and visiting as often, right?
Absolutely, because I think Nallur sort of shows the Hinduism at its best.
Yeah.
And I've seen all sort of foreigners, English people, even people within Sri Lanka coming. And it's been a tremendous experience. So now I'm coming here with my husband and my children.
Yes.
And it's a fantastic experience.
And you said you've been coming here as a child as well. And so what do you think of the festival throughout the years?
Oh, what's been interesting is the way it's evolved.
Yeah.
So you can see that they've still kept the traditional nature, but still encouraging everybody to take part, which is fantastic.
What do you think about the fact that now the festival is something that draws together people from the south, not only the Hindu community, but you have the Sinhalese as well as the tourists and everybody coming together to celebrate the culture? How do you feel about that?
So I'm old enough to remember when everybody was together anyway.
Yes.
But now it's even better because everybody's taking part and really sort of happy.
Yeah.
So I think it was that way, and we've come back to full circle.
I know. That makes me very happy to hear that someone actually remembers how it was before and how it can be that way again.
Yes, absolutely. Now I want to see more of the English tourists, because I saw them when I was 3. So, you know... Back then, there was always foreigners, you know. It was like one of the great attractions for Sri Lanka, and so that's what I want to see as well.
I think we're heading in that direction for sure,
I think Sri Lanka will be great.
Thank you so much for talking to us. So for this video, we've decided to stay at Jetwing, Jaffna again, a place that we frequent very often. Specifically for us, we love this place because of the fact that it's extremely central for us to explore from this area. And I can see why that can be very important for all the other travelers who are coming here from abroad. And maybe that's why this place is always full. Another reason you have to check out Jetwing Jaffna is for their amazing Jaffna cuisine. This is the best place to try out all the varieties of different authentic Jaffna dishes all under one roof, especially on the nights that they have their Jaffna night. So definitely call in and check when it happens. It usually happens a couple of times a week and on special occasions, and it is a must try. Good morning guys, so today is the 24th day of the Nallur Festival. Today is the last day that the Lord Murugan will come out of the temple and ride a chariot around the outskirts of the temple. So today's chariot is very special. It's the largest, most elaborate and most decorated one, and it's special because it's been used every year on the 24th day, and it has a house right in front of the Nallur Kovil specifically built to store it for the rest of the year. So today is very special. You have a large crowd. A lot of these communities are coming from other northern areas, from Kovils. Some of them have come here walking barefoot. It's 6:30 in the morning, so it's very early. So I'm very excited to see what happens today. So in the south of Sri Lanka, during the Poya days, we have something called Dansal, which is a way of giving back to the community. You set up stalls, it can be an ice cream Dansal or a rice and curry Dansal, and you give food and drinks away for free, and people line up for this. And here in Jaffna, we've just found out that there's a similar tradition. During the Nallur Festival, they have stalls like this set up where they give out cool drinks, something to eat. This is specifically aimed at the people who are walking barefoot and coming from all around the northern peninsula for this festival, and this is on the way to the entrance of the temple so that they can have a refreshment as they make their way in. So these kind of stalls are called tahasandi. Forgive me if I mispronounce that, but essentially it means removing thirst. So it is actually a way of refreshing the people who have been walking a long way. So I'm going to go and get one myself, even though I haven't walked a lot, but they asked me to come here.
I also want one.
Okay, I'll get one for you. So this is the drink that we're having. This is a very popular drink here. It's called sarbat or sherbet or sharbat. It's like a rose flavored drink, and they always give it to you with basil seeds or kasakasa seeds in there, which are kind of like, I would say, chia seeds, because they form a gel around it. And here we go, breaking my fast on a sweet drink. Wow, I mean, it's a little sweet, yeah, but it's not overly sweet, and it's very refreshing. Rose flavored, a little bit of strawberry flavor, milk. We have some more travelers here from the Netherlands as well as Switzerland. Guys, what did you think of the final day of the Nallur Festival?
It was amazing. So much people around, and the colors, it was unlike anything in Holland ever. Yeah.
Did you get a little frightened at just the sea of people? There were so many people at one point. Did it scare you?
I don't think it scared us. Actually, it's like really impressive how religious the people are here and how kind they are, even though there's a lot going on. I mean, it's similar to like when you go to a festival like in Switzerland or the Netherlands, but here it's like, it's so meaningful, you know, it's really powerful, and you get stimulated all your senses, the smelling, the ears, the eyes. It's really incredible.
This is your second week in Sri Lanka?
For us, yes. It's my fourth or first week.
Okay,
Yeah.
So you've seen a little bit of the rest of the island as well, right? So what did you think of Jaffna in the north compared to the other part of the island?
I mean, we have just been in Jaffna so far, but we have seen some beaches, and it's really nice. The people are amazing. You feel like you're welcomed everywhere. They really help you. They all talk English, so you never like feel like no one or you're lost. Yeah. So Jaffna is amazing.
Thank you so much, guys. I hope you have a wonderful trip.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. That was amazing.
They will stop until you say
That's enough. Yeah, it's enough. Just too much. Wait, we will give this one to Shehaan. Put a little less for me. Half a spoon. So to finish off our Nallur Festival adventures, we have been invited into the home of another friend, and in true Jaffna style, we are going to finish off with another home-cooked traditional meal on a banana leaf sitting here on the floor, and I'm looking forward to this. It looks delicious.
Do you like pickles?
Yes, I love pickles. You can put it here. That's enough. Thank you. Can I have a little bit more paripu? Oh, yeah, sure. He wants more paripu. And that brings our video to a close. I just want to say thank you to our friend Siva for all the help, for taking us through this festival and, you know, giving us the best experience. Also, if you want to see more behind the scenes of what's going on beforehand, before it comes out here, make sure you check out our Patreon, link below. And that brings our Nallur adventures to a close. I will see you in the next one. Bye! A special thank you to all our patrons for your continued support. If you'd like to see more BTS footage as well as bloopers from this trip and be a part of our community, then consider joining us on Patreon.